The advocacy of breastfeeding as a nurse and as a midwife, the advocacy is because breast milk, advantages of breast milk, things surrounding breast milk, the benefits, everything concerning breast milk, the effects, and what it does in the life of a baby, it cannot be overemphasized. Breast milk is natural. Breast milk is an antibody. Breast milk is all that a baby needs, and it is natural. Presently, because of the escalating cost of living in Nigeria, when to get a tin of artificial milk, it's like 5,000, 6,000. If a woman cannot breastfeed her baby, what will the woman do? Antenatally, women are prepared psychologically, emotionally, and whatever, to put them in the best position to accept breastfeeding. Breast milk is actually advocated, 100% advocated. A child who didn't have an opportunity to be breastfed, maybe one or two reasons that happened, circumstances that may have happened, maybe antenatally or during delivery, maybe the mother died during the event of a labor, pregnancy, or whatever. So the problem is that child may not have every benefit. Number one, when you talk about this artificial milk, the baby who was not breastfed, and maybe the baby exclusively, the feeding was through artificial. What about getting the artificial milk? Number one, because of the cost. Number two, the person preparing the milk itself, the artificial milk. What about the hygienic condition? You understand me? Because most times, the method of the way preparing it, you find out that most of these babies, most times they are in and out of the hospital with gastrointestinal problems. And that becomes a problem to the little baby. When the little baby is out of the hospital, it's not a good idea. A baby that is being breastfed hardly gets to the hospital because this baby is adequately, has immunity from things the breast milk is supplying. The mother doesn't have a need to start going to wash your hands or do this. Just make it available on demand at the beck and call of the baby. Well, mothers or surrogates, most of the babies that were not breastfed, number one, the mother couldn't make it after delivery. So loss of the mother. Secondly, there are mothers that deliver. They can't produce breast milk. And another problem is a lot of mothers, during the first week of life, most of them have breast problems. Some have mastitis, some have breast abscess, and a lot of breast-related problems. And this will incapacitate a woman from breastfeeding adequately. So the baby who is affected, will find an alternative. They will search an alternative for the baby. So personally, there's no woman that the breast milk is flowing the normal way that I have met as a nurse who has refused. If, for example, there are no reasons, like maybe having inadequacy of the breast milk lactating adequately, another alternative will be sought. The baby did not lose the mother, and then there were absence of breast problems, just like I've said, mastitis, breast abscess, and these are common within the first few weeks of delivery. And also, you will see a case, if a woman has a nipple that are just not inverted nipples, antenatally will advise them, pull out the nipple as you take your birth. Try to pull it out. But if, for example, the same problems give, yes, if the woman can actually be ready, they can also express the breast milk. Breast milk can be expressed. A lot of mothers, if you try to talk to maybe 20 women who even try to breastfeed exclusively to the age of 6 months, and then baby starts on other types of feeding, introduce them to other feedings. Most of them, at 1 year, they may not be ready to continue. 1 year, most a year and 3 months, most of them will be reluctant. Because looking at these women, you may not blame them. Most of these women, number one, most of them are breadwinners in the homes. And for you to successfully achieve this breastfeeding, a woman needs to be in a very good medical state, psychologically, emotionally, and there should be money. Because a woman you are advocating breastfeeding, is this woman feeding very well? What about a situation where the family cannot even afford 3 square meals in a day? And you're advising a woman to breastfeed till the age of 1 year, 3 years. What I'm saying, the economic standard or the family in question having to take the woman to breastfeed for a very long time needs to be up there so that this woman can feed adequately. If you don't feed adequately, take a lot of protein food and other things, how will you be able to breastfeed the baby after even 6 months, 1 year? And some of these women may be sick. Some of them have high blood pressure. Some of them have diabetes. Some of them have other challenges, medical challenges. And when a woman is having all these challenges, there's nothing you will preach to this woman and say, continue to breastfeed your baby. The woman will tell you, I am tired. I am tired. So most time it's not practicable. You not see most of them, trying to say, oh, I will feed my baby till 2 years, 3 years. They will tell you, when I keep awake all the night to breastfeed, I will maintain it for 6 months. I will still want to continue till 3 years, 2 years. I tell you, 1 year, highest a year and 3 months. Most of them will tell you, I can't continue. I can't continue. Once a woman delivers, psychologically, family needs to run, they should come around this woman. Give her the support, because a lot of women go through this puerperal blues. That's why you see a lot of women having puerperal psychosis. Because once they have this baby, they will think that, oh, I'm no longer the figure 8 I used to be. A lot of things have gone wrong with me. So many, just like we tell them in antenatal, breastfeed your baby. Whether you breastfeed or not, when it is time, your breast will suck. Whether you breastfeed or you don't breastfeed, psychologically, or you want because of cosmetic reasons, you don't want to breastfeed because you don't want your breast to sag. Breast will sag. It's natural. When the time gets there, the breast will sag. So come on, give the baby that breast milk. The baby needs the breast milk. If you don't give the breast, when it is time, it will sag. So ideally, you tell the mother and then the family members, accept this woman. This is a new phase of life. Give her support. Thank God, government has even come in place to even give a woman who is working with the government, not even in government, private sector, this 6 months maternity leave, which is also a boost. It's also part of it. So a woman who has been on holidays for 6 months after giving birth, during the puerperal period, will also have, the desire to give the breast milk for 6 months. And then when the family members come near this woman, give her that psychological support. And the husband will know, my wife is breastfeeding. I need to provide food in the house. There needs to be food. The husband, please, this woman needs to have food in the house. There should be supply of food. High protein diet, make it available for this woman. Let this woman not be under stress. And you find out that some of these women, they are the breadwinners of the family. I know more than 50% of women who are pregnant, even 60%, they are the breadwinners of their homes. They are the one taking care of the pregnancy from the time they conceive. Antenatally, they will do everything to make sure that the baby comes. That the same people that will go and fetch money for the family to still continue, even when they are still in the puerperal period. The husband, most of them are not just like, financially okay. That is the way Nigeria is. A lot of women are the people taking care of their home. This will also affect breastfeeding, because a woman needs to be happy to do it. A woman needs to be happy. If a woman is not happy, that psychologically rule it out. She will not be happy. Who will be happy if you're a woman, you're happy, you put to bed, you're still the same person that will come and feed for the feeding of the anything concerning the welfare of the family is on your head. A woman is doing it. She's not complaining, but she's not happy. So breastfeeding the baby, there will be, she won't be happy doing it successively. She won't be happy. But we pray to God that every man whose wife is pregnant will be financially okay. Because you need to provide for this woman. You need to come back. You need to pet her. When you pet her, it also boosts her morale to continue to do it. And when food is on the table, the woman is happy to eat, because the baby will not ask you, did you eat or did you not eat? Baby will cry, I need to breastfeed the baby. So these are the things the family should come around the woman, pet her, give her the psychological support. Let the husband put food on the table, because baby will not ask you, did you eat or did you not? Baby is ready to suck 24/7. And the woman is supposed to eat 24/7. So it makes it good like that. Everything will work pari passu.